am so excited. The time is finally here. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am so excited to be ordering my very first custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. Custom diamond paintings are one of their Treasure Quest reward redemption options, and I have all of the cards that I need to actually get one of those today. So I'm going to take you along through the process, hopefully make it make sense in a way that you'll be able to get one of these custom diamond paintings for yourself. So I have my cards ready to go. I have my gold cards, which you need 6 of these, and I only have 5, but I have a very, very sweet friend who is giving me one of hers so that I can get to that magic number 6 that I need. I have my 6 silver cards ready to go, and well, this is my stack of bronze cards, so really just take your pick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like I said, bring you along for the ride through the process, and like I said, hopefully just help this make sense. To give you some context of timing, I think that Diamond Art Club launched Treasure Quest cards at the end of 2024, and maybe a little, not all the way at the end of 2024. Black Friday, there were kits that came with Treasure Quest cards. Anyway, it's now May 2025. That's when I'm going to be placing my order. I have seen people share in the VIP group when they have ordered customs, but I actually don't remember exactly what the timeline typically looks like. So like I said, I'm going to just share along the way what this process looks like, and starting with just even what it looks like to go to the Treasure Quest part of the website and redeem these codes and see what it says. I already have the artwork in mind, of course, and it's really, really special artwork to me. It's something I decided very early on that if I ever got to the point of being able to get a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, that this is the one I would want to get. So I'll put it up on the screen. It's this beautiful, just really, really meaningful artwork that my friend Cait created for me as a birthday gift a couple of years ago, and all things rose gold, all things dragons. I love this artwork a lot, and I thought it would be really, really neat to do as a custom diamond painting. So that's what I'm going to be ordering. I'm curious to see what size are they going to recommend. I'm, of course, dying to see what special drills they end up charting. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And I feel like this is going to be something really unique and one of a kind, which will just make it that much more special too. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop over to the Treasure Quest part of the Diamond Art Club website and get these codes redeemed and see what these next steps are. Okay. Right, so we're here on the Treasure Quest cards part of the Diamond Art Club website, and here's where it tells us you can redeem. You need the codes from the back of your trading cards, and then put them in, get your rewards. So here's the different reward options. The gift cards are obviously going to be easier to get with the various combinations that you need, and the custom obviously has the most requirements here. It is 5 bronze, 6 silver, and 6 gold, or if you're lucky enough to get 6 black cards, which those are pretty rare. It's not very likely you're going to get 6 of those before you get the other combinations, but it could happen. So I've scratched off the backs of all of my cards at this point, and I've sped this up for sake of ease, but just I'm putting them in, and it's going ahead and putting them in for each like tier rank of card for what they are. And I didn't know what would happen when I got to the very last one and hit add and hit redeem, but let's see what it's gonna do. And congratulations, you've redeemed a custom kit valued at $400. And then it says, we'll follow up with you by email to process your custom kit, which I had an email confirmation from them right away. I think it was probably automated. They just said, hi, Katie, congrats on redeeming a custom kit of any size of your choice. Please respond to this email with an upload of an image that you would like to create a custom kit for. Now, this is something that I've seen a lot of people ask questions about, especially as I've mentioned about getting a custom kit from Diamond Art Club. There's a lot of questions about what images you can get and just sort of what this whole process looks like. And I have some hopefully really helpful and important information to keep in mind when you're thinking about what you want to get a custom of from Diamond Art Club if you're able to get this redemption. So a couple of different things. One of the most important things to know is that Diamond Art Club is going to ask and require that you have written proof of permission to use this artwork as a diamond painting. I've seen a lot of people when they get these customs, they're actually getting them of photographs. And so if you're the photographer, all you have to say is just, I'm the photographer. Like I obviously then have the rights to using this image as a diamond painting for this custom. Otherwise, if it's something like a commission from a different artist or something like that, you just need to have written permission from the original creator of that artwork stating that you have their permission to have a diamond painting made of this particular artwork. This is so that Diamond Art Club can really keep things, consistent with their standard of legally licensed artwork. One other thing to note with this is that if you're thinking that you want to have fan art done as your custom, there is a requirement from Diamond Art Club that you also have to have the permission of the original IP holder. So if we're talking about like Disney or Pokemon or something like that, you can't just have like the original artist's permission to do a fan art of this piece. You also have to have permission of the original IP holder. So something to keep in mind. It's not that that's impossible to get depending on what the fandom is, but something like Disney or Pokemon, that's not really probably going to be something that happens. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that up front, just so you're aware and can plan accordingly. Some notes about the actual images themselves. So first, if you're looking at your image and you're thinking, oh, this I think could use some edits. If you're thinking, oh, I'd want to brighten this up, or there's this blemish that I want to remove, or any other kinds of edits of those sorts, please make those edits prior to sending the image to Diamond Art Club and them doing the rendering process. They are able to do some basic edits. So if it's really simple things, they can potentially help you with that, but also please let them know about that when you send in the image, as opposed to waiting till after they've already done a render and sent you a preview mock-up of that artwork, because it's a whole process to actually render and chart it. It's not a pure just like computer charting. No, there is a lot of hand touching up and work that's being done on it, including with special drills. And so if you're thinking that there are going to be any edits or changes you're wanting made to your image for your diamond painting, just make sure you're doing that either ahead of time yourself, or if it's something really simple, asking if that's something Diamond Art Club can help out with when you're sending in the image. Again, since I think photographs are really common for people to get for their customs, it's important to know that like really as even of lighting as you can get as possible is really going to be best. If like most of the subject is in shadow, it's going to be really hard to get that detail to come through in diamond painting form, even with Diamond Art Club doing their best. And it tends to do weird things to skin tones. And so if most of the subject is in shadow, or there's like really stark lighting issues and you just want to keep it that way, just know that there may be some odd colors that happen in the skin tones as a result, just because of, again, practicality of how something can turn into diamond painting form. That said, Diamond Art Club is also, they try to be really good about like letting you know and giving you feedback if they're concerned that this might not turn out the way that you want it to, or if it might not just turn out as nicely in diamond painting form as it does in photograph form. And they really want you to be able to have this like special image, whether it's a photograph or artwork, captured as beautifully as it is in its original form and as meaningfully as you want it to. So they can let you know if they're just, because they're the experts really, if they think it's not going to really translate as well to diamond painting form. They still will do, any of, photographs or images that you have permission for to use that you like, but I would definitely take into account if they're letting you know this, might not totally translate the way that you're hoping that it will. So you do get some input. When I heard from them, they asked things like if I had any preferences on the drill shape and or the size of the canvas. I told them that I was feeling pretty flexible, and I was feeling very like, I'll trust your judgment, especially as far as size goes. And I thought, I assume squares would probably work better for this artwork, but I'm open to it. They always include and chart in special drills, and they are hand picking the places that those are going to go. Some artwork, some photographs will lend themselves more to special drill placement than others. And if you let them know that there's like a really favorite special drill type that you have, if you're like, I just really love fairy dust, that was me, I'm like, I really love fairy dust diamonds, they can, maybe try to take that into account, but they also, I think, are going to try to make it work for what the image is too. But Yes, so special drills will always be included. And then they will let you know kind of what the timeline looks like. And it can vary a little bit, I'd imagine, depending on how many people are, sending in customs or redeeming customs at this point, or just other things that are going on. So they'll let you know the timeline estimate for when they're going to get back to you with that initial like preview of the rendering for you to approve before it goes to production. So they'll send you an email like this one, which I'll pop on the screen, which is the one that I got, that has the preview of the render, kind of the mock-up, and tells me like some of the special drills that are going to be it and the size. And I get to then come back to them and say, yes, like I love it, I approve, I'll send it to production, whatever. Or I guess if you have feedback, then this is the time to give it. So you do get to see this mock-up before it actually goes to production. Now, I didn't do any other back and forth at this point, so I can't necessarily speak to what that looks like, but I did appreciate the prompt communication from Diamond Art Club on this. And then once I said yes, like I love how this looks, they then responded and said, okay, we'll send it to production, we'll let you know once we have a tracking number for you and it ships. I imagine that this turnaround time will also vary based on any number of factors. For me, it was a couple weeks, and then I had a tracking number. It took a week from the time that I had a tracking number. It took a week to get from, it arrived in Los Angeles and I live in Southern California, so that was probably part of it. But it was about a week, and then I had it in hand. Speaking of, I have it in hand. It's here. So it has been a little bit since I started this process, and I'm just so excited to have it in hand, and I cannot wait to open this up and see. I have not watched any other unboxing videos to see what the differences are with these kits, and so I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to do this initial kind of look at this canvas and everything just here with you on camera, like this, and then I will pop you into kind of like an overhead so that you can get a much easier, closer look at the little details. But just for this part, I thought it would be fun to get to do this look face to face. So this just has a lot of sentimental meaning to me, and that'll be fun this way. So, okay, so looks like this is like the older style DAC box, which makes sense because they're obviously going to do the render of the artwork wrapped around the box and produce it just for that. These are the DAC boxes that they used to have. I think they changed it over like a year ago at this point. But yeah, there's no artwork down there, but it's fun. It is a square drill diamond painting box. Okay, so something on the ends. Let's go ahead and open this up and see. It's heavy. So it is bigger, and I'm dying to see what those special drills are going to be. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I have a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club to open up right now. Okay, so, it comes with a sleeve though still, interesting. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, it's like really stuck, hold on, okay, there we go. It came with a toolkit. It came with, it just looks like a regular Diamond Art Club kit. Oh my gosh, okay, so we have a toolkit. It'd be hilarious if there were a treasure quest card in here that matched. Let's see. Oh, those are probably gonna be stickers. I wanna see. Okay, so there's this. Okay, so this just said, oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. It does have the original artwork. I'm so happy right now. So I can put this in my paper logbook and it's gonna match. And it even has like the size and everything on here, down here too. I know it's not coming into focus. I'll show you up close when we're overhead in a bit. And then it has the whole color palette. I promise I'll show you up close in a bit. I just want to show you the reaction to the canvas. Really, I want to open that up together. And then it just has my, like the number of treasure quest cards. Anyway, let's open this up. I'm dying. You need to see. I've like put off opening this for a little bit until I could film this, and now that it's actually happening, I'm like, okay, are you ready? Oh my gosh! Look at all the shades of green. And look at the dragon. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening right now. Ah, yay. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay. At the top it says Treasure Quest Custom Prize. And then there's a little bit that's a little bit like, that's my face. But here's our color palette. Gotta see what these special drills are gonna be. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. Okay. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna pop you guys into like an overhead look and I'll get you a good look at this canvas. We'll go over all the features and stuff of the kit to see if and what differs from your standard Diamond Art Club kit and just sort of what you can come to expect. But it really looks like nearly all of this, like the materials and everything, you basically are getting a Diamond Art Club kit in every sense of the word. So, okay, let's go ahead and take a closer look together. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the details and everything up close. Really, this does feel like it is just a standard Diamond Art Club kit in terms of what it comes with, how it's packaged. There are just a couple of small differences that I'll go ahead and point out. I'm just, for some reason, I'm so tickled that it came in the DAC box. Again, it didn't have like, obviously the artwork here, which makes sense why it wouldn't, but it's like your just standard DAC box and everything. And it came with this, the same insert that their kits now come with for that extra level of protection, which I appreciate. And then we have our standard toolkit that now comes with the DAC kits, which I know you guys at this point are pretty well familiar with. And then this just really, really tickled me that it came with this sticker sheet that had the original artwork here that I'll be able to use in my paper logbook. So that was really fun. And here's again the stats, spot trade, start and end date, and same pamphlet with the usual information in here. And then here's a look at the colors that we're working with. So 56 colors in total. The number of colors is determined by DAC as they're trying to make sure it fits the image really well. This kit, definitely the image has like lots of pinks and shades of brown and rose golds. So it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fairy dust shades and 3 ABs. So she really went all out with these fairy dust. I mean, I feel like there's things in this image that really lend itself to some of those special drills. That's just my own opinion. I think because it's like not a photograph and is like regular artwork, but I'm excited to see what those special drills are. As far as the canvas itself, the main difference is really just at the top. It doesn't have Diamond Art Club's branding. It just says outright Treasure Quest Custom Prize. I'm guessing this is just to kind of help with clarity so there's not confusion on, you know, is this an image you can get from DAC? It's like, it's very, very clear. But it's the same canvas material for sure. And it even has the perforated plastic cover. You see those perforated sections. It seems like the same poured glue. And then, you know, there's a legend on either side. As far as what's at the bottom left, it just has the like item number that they give to this one. And the size, this is 63.5 by 63.5 centimeters or 25 by 25 inches. And it just says Diamond Art Club down here. And it's interesting, there's nothing about like their socials or anything here, like on a normal canvas, but warranty. So I'm guessing if there's any problems, like, you know, not enough drills or something, then I get that lifetime warranty. This is definitely more confetti heavy. I feel like this dress is gonna, and the dragon are probably gonna have lots of the special drills, but yeah, a lot of confetti going on in here. Some of the skin tones have some color blocking and some of the background has some color blocking, but I'm ready for the confetti, so I'm excited for this little dragon. Is just my favorite. Oh my gosh, the rose gold dragon is just too perfect. And the dragon wings, there's some color blocking in the dragon wings too, so let's take a look at the colors themselves. I'm just gonna let this hang out here. Check out our dragon friend. And I wanna see our special drills. So the sticker on here tells us, like, this is the, again, that TQC, that inventory number they gave this one. I see an open pack of drills. Good news, it was in the very first strand, and it was just a little slice up here. So 3722, just this pretty rose gold color. So no harm done. It's all bagged up, totally fine. And I didn't have to go too far into the different drills yet, so it's still kind of a fun reveal. So here's our first couple of colors that were in that strand. And then this little straggler strand, which does feature our first special drill, which is Z352. This is a fairy dust color, one of the, I think, 10 that are in this kit. And fairy dust diamonds have this fine glitter coating on the top that gives it a pearlescent sheen. So there's, of course, a shade of pink here. This is kind of a little bit of a peachy pink color. And then the rest of this strand, I'm guessing these are just some of the different background colors. And yeah, about every shade of pink and brown in this kit, which honestly, every shade of pink just feels very fitting because that is one of my favorite colors. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've seen this fairy dust color before. Okay, this is Z3857. And this is a dark brown fairy dust, and these darker fairy dust colors I love because the fairy dust coating shows up really well on the tops of these diamonds, and it gives it such a good shimmer. So I will try to take you through the canvas, and we'll try to see where some of these special drills go, though the main purpose of this video really primarily is to sort of just show you what the process of getting one of these kits can look like. So, and with that many special drills, I don't know if I want to make you sit here for that long, but we'll see. We'll see. These do have the DMC codes printed on them, of course. Oh, here's another special drill, Z300. We have a brown, more medium toned brown special drill, fairy dust. And what was it? Oh, they're not in DMC order though. They are roughly in order of weight or kind of amount of diamonds. And there's this pretty light lavender fairy dust, Z3041. Haven't gotten to any ABs yet, but I'm so curious to see what those are going to be. We do have some 6000s range colors, and these are colors that actually, they are filling gaps in the DMC color code system. So there's not a special drill coating on these, but this shade of brown apparently doesn't exist in the DMC. And since Diamond Art Club makes all their diamonds in-house, they are able to create colors to fill those gaps, which I really do love. We have Z3803. It's kind of a cranberry fairy dust color. More 6000s colors. Keep coming across these little loose drills that kind of fell in with these other packs. Okay, I think this is the last strand here. And right off the bat, we have two more fairy dust colors. There's this kind of almost cherry red, Z3831. Z3825 is kind of a beige fairy dust. And we have a white fairy dust and a light pink fairy dust. And then our first AB is AB712. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the Northern Lights and have an iridescent coating on the top that is really going to sparkle quite a lot and stand out from the other diamonds. And so we do have, this is our first of our AB colors in this one. So we have another fairy dust, another shade of brown. This one has kind of a taupe look to it. My camera is really struggling. And we have a taupe AB, AB3861. And then this last special drill is this AB918, which is like a very chocolatey AB. Love that. Okay, let's just take a quick look and see if these are like located in any specific places that'll make it easy to point out where they are. So just to give a general overview for sake of ease, because there are so many, I was just pausing and taking a look through here really carefully. There's a ton of fairy dust diamonds in the dress, which I think it makes sense because it was a really sparkly dress. So there's several different shades of fairy dust all throughout the dress. And like these little dots on the necklace too have some of those special drills in them. I think it's, yeah, the fairy dust color. And then the red AB is the main place I saw it was like in the centers of the dragon's eyes and, well, my eyes, it feels so weird to say, but that is what it is. And then like the light colors in the hair, there's the kind of lighter color AB and some of the lighter brown and ivory fairy dust colors are up here. And then in some of the sparkles in the background, you can kind of see against that background, that's a mix of, there's like the taupe, or the light, I'm sorry, the off-white AB, not the taupe AB, in the centers of those, and then some fairy dust next to them. Or no, it's the taupe and the ivory AB in some of those sparkles. And then like some of the highlights in the hair are some of those brown fairy dust colors. And there were some spots on the dragon too. Like there's one of the pinkish fairy dust colors and like these light pink shades on the dragon's like snout and the top of his head or her head, and here too, and a little bit sprinkled in these light pink areas. So happy to see some special drills in the dragon scales too. So that's just kind of an overview in case you were curious. I know it's not quite the same because it's not like this is an unboxing so that you know when you get this artwork, you know, because this was, it's a different kind of situation. But I still thought it would be fun to maybe get to take a look at those. But I'm just so happy. I just feel so thankful to have this artwork that was created for me by my very, very sweet friend Cait, and to have it in diamond painting form, for her to have given permission for that, just means a lot to me. So that's a look at this canvas. Let me go ahead and hop back. I just want to chat a little bit more before we call it a day. All right, friends, so that is a wrap on how to get a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, as well as a look at my first custom from them, which I still am I'm going to be enamored with this for a little while. I don't know when I'm going to work on it. I kind of feel like it's an instant rainy day stash kit. If you don't know what rainy day stash is, it's just kits in my diamond painting collection that I'm saving and savoring before I work on them, saving them for a rainy day, as it were. So we'll see, but I would love to hear your thoughts below. Have you gotten a custom from Diamond Art Club from their Treasure Quest rewards program, or is it something you're hoping to save up for someday? I know it can take a minute to get the cards that you need for sure. And if you are saving, do you already have the artwork picked out or image picked out that you know that you want to hopefully use? I'm looking forward to hearing all your thoughts below, and just excited that I was able to share this with you today. I hope that it was helpful. If you have questions, I will do my very best to answer them. Feel free to leave them in the comments below. Anything really specific that I'm not sure of, I'll have to point you to Diamond Art Club to ask. But hopefully, like I said, this made the process feel a little bit more accessible and understandable, because it was confusing for me, honestly, when they first launched this program. And so I just was hoping that this would be something that would make it feel a little easier. So best of luck to you if you are saving, and every time you open a kit, hoping for that card that you need to be able to get a custom or a gift card, really, because those gift card rewards are great too. I will link to the Treasure Quest card part of the Diamond Art Club website. It's certainly possible that they may update and change things since I have filmed and posted this video. So of course, check there for the most up-to-date information. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you are doing well. Please subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. You'll see unboxings and reviews from a bunch of different companies, along with weekly whip and chats and diamond painting related videos like this one. So hope you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.